Yes, welcome to your online classes, students. Chapter number 12, Age of Explorations. In this chapter, at the initial level, one story is given. First of all, let me explain you what is the meaning of explore. To explore means to investigate, to search about the places. ठीक है, अलग अलग जगहों पे ट्रैवल करना, उनके बारे में नॉलेज गेन करना is known as exploring. Okay, so at the first instance, one story is given. One person, one child named Jack is there, and he was very upset, and he was sitting alone and was upset also. So his mother asked him that why are you so upset and why are you so sitting alone. So he replied to his mother that I am upset because I don't want to go to the new place, because they were moving to a new place and he was not willing to go over there because he is going to miss his friends, he is going to miss this place. Yes, he will miss all his friends. So his mother replies him very positively that you can you can also make friends over there, you can visit different kind of places. You should be excited to visit different places. Sometimes you can write letters to your friends, you can make calls to them. Yes, so you can tell your friends about your new school, your new place, yes, your new surroundings, everything. So at that time, for an instance, he gets happy that yes, it is very interesting. Yes, so that's all that his mother explains him that we should explore new places so that we can learn about newer places. Next, see, in this chapter we are going to learn about different European explorers. Different European explorers. So first one is Bartholomew Dias. He was the first European to sail around the southern tip of Africa. Christopher Columbus, he opened the Americas to the European settlement. It means he was the one who discovered America, right? Ferdinand Magellan, in chapter number 1 you have read about him, that he was the one who proved that the earth is round. Yes. So he was the one who carried out the first successful circumnavigation of the world. Circumnavigation means to sail around the earth. Earth के चारों तरफ घूमना. Okay? To sail around that. Meaning of sail also we are going to learn in this chapter. Vasco da Gama, he was the first person to sail directly from Europe to India. To sail means to travel in the water, through the ships, through the yachts and all. Okay, that is known as sail. Clear? It means to travel in the water through yachts or ships or any of the water transportation. Okay. So Vasco da Gama was the first person to sail directly from Europe to India. From Europe to India, he invented a new way so that people can reach over directly to India. Okay, India was very important for the European explorers because at that time in India very good quality of spices were found, very good quality of cotton and silk were found. In higher classes you are going to learn about the cotton, silk, spices, and due to that only East India Company came to India. The Britishers came to India. They came to trade. They came to trade to buy the spices, cotton and silk at low prices and to sell them at high prices so that they can earn profit. यहाँ से वो खरीदते थे इनको सस्ती प्राइसेस पे और अपनी कंट्रीज में या दूसरी कंट्रीज में जाके उसको हाई रेट्स पे बेचते थे और बीच में प्रॉफिट कमाते थे. ओके, so that was all. Now see, Europe went through many changes in the 15th and the 16th centuries. Europe went through many changes. In which centuries? 15th and 16th centuries. Once again, century system I am going to explain you. Here I'll explain, okay? So century, suppose one period which is starting from 2000 and like now which century is going on? 2022 na? When you write the complete date, what will you write? Like today's date, if you are going to write, you will write like this na? 2022. Yes? In this way only you are going to write. So this na this started from, this century started from 2000. Yes? And it will end up to 2099. Then 2100 will start. So this one is 21st century, students. Which century? 21st. And this will be 22nd century. Okay? And before this, when this 19th period was going on, so that was known as 20th century. Like when you are born, yes, suppose this is your 15th birthday. This year you will be of 15 years and now you will enter in the phase of 16th year. Yes, 1 by 1 month, after the period of 12 months, you will cross the age of 16 years and then your 70s will start. Yes, in the same way this century system goes. So don't get confused. When the period from 1901 to 1999 will be there, it will be 20th century. Yes, and this is which century is going on right now? 21st. Yes, okay. Century means a period of 100 years. A period of 100 years. So in which centuries? In 15th and 16th century, the Europeans were facing a lot of changes. Yes, Europe went through many changes in the 15th and 16th centuries. People were curious. Curious means eager. Eager to know about the things. Curious मतलब उत्सुक होना, चीजों को जानने की इच्छा रखना. So people were curious to know about the new places and wanted to visit these faraway lands. लोग अलग अलग जगह के लिए काफी curious थे, वो जानना चाहते थे, visit करना चाहते थे नए नए places को. Yes, some were looking for new and faster routes. कुछ लोग क्या थे, नए नए routes को ढूंढना चाहते थे कि इस एरिया में, इस नए प्लेस में how can we reach fastest and easiest. Okay, so this was their issue. Some were looking for new and faster routes to the cotton and spice markets of the east. Some people were interested they were looking for what? New and faster routes. New and faster routes to the cotton and spice markets of the east. India is lying in the eastern part of the world now. Yes, in the eastern part of the earth. So, in the eastern part of the earth, they wanted to move so that they can, I told you, they wanted to get what? Cotton and spice. So that they can purchase good quality of cotton and spices from eastern part of the world. Yes, these spices were produced in India. Where? In India, Sri Lanka. That time it was known as Ceylon, then known as Ceylon, and the Moluccas or the Molucca Islands, which were earlier known as the Spice Islands. Molucca Islands, India, Sri Lanka and Moluccas. Okay, Moluccas or Molucca Island are the same islands which were also known as that time the Spice Islands. Yes, so that was their first target. Yes, so the age of exploration. Exploration means already I have explained you. Explore means to search about a new place, to know. Yes, to travel and search about a place, to know the things about that place. Yes, So the age of exploration was the period when the Europeans began exploring the world via sea routes, via sea travels in search of new trading routes, wealth and knowledge. Okay. So Europeans, how did they explore the world? Through the sea routes. Through the sea routes in search of new trading routes, so that where they can trade, from where they can reach to different places, different wealth they want to gather and knowledge obviously. Okay. So why did people wanted to explore? For the trade, for the purpose of trade, for the purpose of wealth and for the purpose of knowledge. Okay. Three purpose: trade, wealth and knowledge. Okay. Let us learn about some of these brave explorers. Okay. Who were these explorers? And let us learn about them. First one was Bartholomew Dias. Bartholomew Dias. Bartholomew Dias was from 1450 to 1500 CE and he was a Portuguese explorer. Yes, Bartholomew Dias was a Portuguese explorer and he was born in 1450, died in 1500. Yes, and he was a knight at the court of King John II of Portugal. Knight means, knight is a person who is a cavalier. Cavalier is a person who travels on the horse. Yes, who owns the horse, and earlier the person who was horseman were having a kind of different importance. Okay, they were very close to the king and the kings gave them a lot of powers also. Okay, so he was one of them. Bartholomew Dias was the first European to sail around the southern tip of Africa in 1488 CE, opening the sea route to Asia via the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. Okay, so he was the first person who sailed around the southern tip of Africa. Southern tip of Africa means the southern part of Africa. In 1488 he sailed up to that and he opened the new ways. He opened the new route to Asia, to Indian through Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. Dias discovered the Cape of Good Hope, which he originally named as the Cape of Storms. Cape of Storms. Cape is what? Cape is a large piece of land extending into water bodies. Yes, a large piece of land which is extending into water bodies, means like India, on the three sides it has been covered by water. Yes, so it's a large land having water on its three sides. Africa also, on the southern part it have water on its sides. Yes, so in the same way Cape of Good Hope he has discovered, and he's originally he gave it the name of Cape of Storms. Afterwards what happened? King John II. Okay, he was knight. Who was knight? Bartholomew Dias was knight in the to the King John II. Yes, and court, see here one word is written court. Court is राजा का दरबार. राजा का जो दरबार होता है, राजा जहाँ अपनी पब्लिक से मिलता है, वहाँ बैठ के डिसीजन लेता है, जहाँ राजा का सिंहासन लगा हुआ रहता था, that is known as court. Okay, so later King John II renamed it as the Cape of Good Hope. Earlier what was its name? Bartholomew Dias gave it the name of Cape of Storms, and King John II renamed it as Cape of Good Hope, as it marked the opening of a new route to the east. Because why it was given Cape of Good Hope name? Because it opened the new ways to the east. With the opening of this new sea route, Europeans could trade directly with East Africa, India and other parts of Asia, bypassing the land routes of the Middle East. Okay. Yes. So you can see Bartholomew Dias, with the opening of this new sea route to the east, you know what happened? You can see in your books, Europeans could now directly trade with the East Africa. Now they could directly trade. They did not need any mediator in between, and they did not need any other sea routes or any other land routes. Earlier they had very difficult and long routes, but now they found the direct route to east, to Africa. Okay, so not only East Africa but to India also, yes, and other parts of Asia also, bypassing the land routes of the Middle East. Earlier what they used to do, earlier they used to reach to India and Africa through the land parts of different Middle East areas, Middle East countries. Okay. Now, Bartholomew Dias we have read, Ferdinand Magellan we are going to read. Okay. So Ferdinand Magellan was also an explorer. Yes, he was also a Portuguese explorer. His period started from 1480 to 1521 CE. Yes, he was also a Portuguese explorer and navigator. Navigator means one who tell the navigations, the directions of any voyage or any travel. Whenever we are going to a travel for traveling, then we can go for the person who will give the directions na, that person is known as navigator. Okay, जिसको दिशाओं का ज्ञान हो, knowledge हो, and he will direct the ship also. वही ships को और इनको दिशाएं बताएगा कि आपको अभी इस direction में चलना है, अभी उस direction में चलना है. Okay. So Ferdinand Magellan was a Portuguese explorer and navigator who undertook sailing expeditions on behalf of Spain. Expedition means a travel which has been done for a particular purpose. जब traveling किसी particular purpose के लिए की जाती है, उसको क्या बोला जाता है? Expedition. Yes? This one. In 1519 CE, Magellan set out to sail around the world with 5 ships. Magellan wanted to sail throughout the world with 5 ships. He started his voyage, his journey. What do you mean by voyage? A long journey by ship. What is voyage? A long journey by ship. So he started his journey, his voyage with 5 ships. He sailed south across Atlantic and in November 1520 into the Pacific Ocean through the strait that is now named after him, Strait of Magellan. Strait, in previous chapters also we have discussed, strait means a small piece of a small or narrow body of water which will join two large pieces of water bodies. स्ट्रेट क्या होता है? एक छोटा वाटर बॉडी जो 2 बड़े वाटर बॉडीज को जोड़ता है. ओके, लाइक श्रीलंका एंड इंडिया आर कनेक्टेड बाय Park Strait. What is the name of that strait? Park Strait. Okay, so that is also a small water body which connects Indian ocean and Sri Lanka. India or Sri Lanka ko it connects. Okay, Park Strait. Now next, Magellan was able to Magellan was able to reach only till the Philippines, where he was killed in a battle with the natives. Magellan could reach up to Philippines only, where he was killed by Natives means those people who are living in an area by birth. Natives कौन होते हैं? जो किसी एरिया में by birth रह रहे हैं. Like with those who are living in Rajasthan, they are the natives of Rajasthan. Like we people are born in India and we are living over there, so we are natives of India. Yes. So the natives of Philippines, जो वहाँ की रहने वाले लोग थे, उन्होंने उनके साथ उनकी फाइट हुई मैगलन की, and he was dead in that. His डिप्टी जुआन, डिप्टी मीन्स उनसे जो उनका फॉलोवर था, उनसे जस्ट नीचे का जो पोस्ट पे था, उन्होंने फिर इसको फॉलो किया. His डिप्टी जुआन सेबास्टियन Elcano returned to Spain with huge quantities of cloves. ठीक है, but with only one ship. They started their travel with 5 ships. Yes, they started their expeditions with 5 ships, but only one ship returned with Dipte Juan Sebastian, and he had quantities, means a lot of cloves with him. Cloves is a dry spice. Cloves क्या होता है? लौंग, हिंदी में जिसको लौंग बोलते हैं. अपनी अपनी मदर्स को बोलना किचन में से आपको क्या दिखाए? लौंग दिखाए. ठीक है? Have you heard that song also? Long Ilaichi. Huh? Many of the girls must have danced also on that song. Yes? Now they see, girls are smiling also. So clove is a spice. Clove क्या होता है? एक मसाला होता है जो some people used in making tea also, some people use in making vegetables also. Okay, so they could only return with some quantities of cloves. काफी quantities, काफी सारा clove लेकर के वो स्पेन में गए थे, but only with one ship, and Ferdinand Magellan was also not there with them because he was died in the battle with the natives of Philippines, right? This was the first successful circumnavigation. Circumnavigation, already I have told you, to travel around the world, to travel around the earth. Okay. So Magellan's voyage proved that the earth was round and gave an idea about the distribution of land and water on its surface. So Magellan's, this voyage I told you, large travel by ship. Yes. So Magellan का जो voyage था, इससे क्या prove हुआ? That earth was round. Earth shape is round, and he gave an idea about the distribution of water on its surface, like how water is distributed on the surface of the earth. Yes. Now Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus was also an explorer. Yes, and he started his expedition to search around he searched what? He was the discoverer of America. Yes. So Italian navigator, he was an Italian navigator. His time started from 1451 to 1506, and Columbus wanted to find a new route to Asia. In the year 1492 CE, with the help of King Ferdinand II and Queen Isabella I of Spain, Columbus set sail with 3 ships westwards across the Atlantic Ocean to reach Asia. Across the Atlantic Ocean, he wanted to reach through, to reach where? He wanted to reach to the Asia. Yes, and he started his voyage with how many ships? 3 ships. After a long wait of 3 weeks, Columbus spotted some islands and assumed these to be outlying islands of Asia. Okay. After 3 weeks, he saw some islands, and he thought that these islands may belong to Asia, but this was not so. These islands belong to the Caribbean. These were the Caribbean islands. The islands were actually the present day islands of the Caribbean. Yes. Later, Columbus also visited Cuba, Haiti, and many other smaller islands. In his later voyages, he further explored the islands of Caribbean Sea and the coast of Central America and a part of the northern coast of the South America. It means like South America, Central America, North America, some parts of them he was able to discover. Some islands near around that. Christopher Columbus failed to discover a new sea route to Asia. However, he has long been credited as the discoverer of the new world Americas. Yes, I told you this, that Columbus was also known as the discoverer of America. Yes. So, see, can you see this map, students? In this map, everyone's voice, everyone's route has been given. See, this orange one, first one, this orange one route was discovered by Bartholomew Dias. This was used by Bartholomew Dias. In your books also you can see. Yes, then Christopher Columbus. He remained in this area only, but he wanted to reach to Asia. He wanted to reach here. Sorry, this is Australia. He wanted to reach to Asia. Okay, and through Atlantic Ocean he started, but he was in this. He remained here only, and he discovered the parts of America. Right. Then you can see this is Vasco da Gama, and he successfully reached to the Asian part, to India. Yes, in next class you will be able to learn about him, that how he discovered India, and he died in India only. Okay. See, this green one path was used by Vasco da Gama. Okay, and Ferdinand Magellan, you can see he started from here. Okay, then he went to like this, and you can see he has covered the almost all of the earth from east, west to east. Okay, students. So that's all for today. Enjoy your day.